seems to allow me to log on to Character Builder from two different machines on the same account at the same time. That's useful to know.
I can lick my elbow. I just can't put it in my ear.
That seems silly to me in football, is that? Three guys grab a dude on the opposition team, drag him, make him hit the ball, and all of a sudden they can jump on it and claim it.
You got to protect your balls.
Yeah, gotta keep it safe.
Yeah, you do.
That's the whole point of the game is you got to keep your hands on your balls.
Right. And don't be like that teenager who put a firecracker near his balls and blew him off by accident.
Yeah, it's like this.
Oh, dear.
Hey.
The squib the punt, they've got three Philly guys like around the ball, and they say, "Hey, you, the Green Bay defender, yeah, come here." Grabbed him, dragged him around a bit. He accidentally kicked the ball. Oh well.
They can't do that. They can't make him. They can't make him have contact with the ball.
Well, from what I was looking at, that's what happened, and they've just basically said, "Yeah, fuck it."
I don't think they can do that. They probably should waive that off then.
No. I don't care that much.
Oodalay, oodalay, oodalada, oodalada, really get you going. What? Combined hot.
Yeah, and before you start racking on American football, at least unlike rugby, they let us cart off our dead.
Dude, I'm not ragging on anything. I like football.
Rugby, man, you get some big fucking Welsh dude. Some big fucking Welsh dude snaps his arm off at the elbow. He's like, "Let's put some tape on it. I'm good to go back out
That's
there."
the difference. We don't have to cut off our dead. Our dead wait till the end of the game before they go into the morgue.
Fuck you!
Just graft a hook on it.
That's Scotland. Now, the Welsh accent is a far, far gayer accent than Scottish.
Welsh language is fucking impossible.
Yeah, but that's because they had a tax on vowels.
That's fantastic.
I remember I read a book about this. I think it was pronounced this. There's some kind of island off the coast of Wales, like a really, really tiny, like spit of land. And I'll try to type the name of it.
There's a few.
It's like there's no vowels in the name. It's like Quglum.
Yeah.
Could be.
It's like the actual, to say Wales in Welsh is Cymru. Cymru. It's the only vowel in the language, I think.
The U's.
Yeah.
Y's and U's.
Y's and U's.
I just think you'd like to type that title at Quglum.
Oh, let's see. Lists of islands in Wales. Anglesey, Bardsey, Barry, Cardigan, Inishmon, Inish Anil, Inish Bari, Inish Beer.
Yeah, but if accents interest you at all, we got some weird accents. Like I'm sure the English do too. But like, watch The Departed. The Departed is the Boston accent. Boston accents, even Americans don't even get what their fucking deal is.
It's the Welsh, not the Welsh, the Scouse and Geordie are the best accents
God,
in the UK.
fucking Scousers. Hate them. Everyone should.
Yeah, right. Walk downtown tonight to make a right dirty bitch.
Then there's, of course, the famous Yorkshire accent,
I wouldn't know anything about
where they can't pronounce the.
that. That doesn't exist. Shut fuck up.
I like this group picture of the Wyrmwick campaign because Azad is just floating on his disc,
Yeah.
looking disinterested.
But then there's Scotland, and the further away you get from the border, the less understandable it becomes. So by the time you get to the Orkneys, it's like, what the fuck? Is he speaking English?
Well, the further away you get from the border, I'm guessing the more they speak Gaelic.
No, they don't speak
No,
it.
that's the thing. A lot of them, it's like Wales. They know the language, the traditional language.
They know
In
it
Ireland
exists.
as well, they know it, but they all speak English.
Yeah. It's just this new resurgent nationalist movement that's all about, let's speak our own language that isn't English because nobody's here spoken it for 200 years.
But we've got to make a word for the internet. There's no word for internet in Gaelic.
Yeah. Well, that's what's happened with Latin, because the Vatican still speaks Latin officially, so the Pope needs to invent words for new inventions. So he's had to come up with a Latin word for computer and airplane and internet and all that kind of stuff. I wonder if he's come up with a word for shitting.
How do you say Facebook in Gaelic? I don't know.
We've got a word for face and a word for book. But what do we want to put it together?
We'll just say Facebook and fuck the English.
It's our word now. We're taking it.
It's our word. See, I got a bad start. I learned my Irish impression by watching Tommy Lee Jones in Blown Away.
Oh God.
That could be worse. I learned my Scottish impression by watching Colin Mockery on Who's Line.
Hey, Timmy boy, you like some bombs, do you?
Oh, hi.
Hey, he's
See,
better. You could have
I
learned it
learned
from
my-
Mike Myers.
I learned my Scottish accent from speaking with a man from the Isle of Man, from Manx.
Isle of
There's
Man.
No prostitution
that's
on the
not-
island. All the local girls do it for free.
It's like, that's not a real place, you silly person.
The Isle of Man, where there's no
The Isle of
speed
Man is
limit.
this tiny
I know.
little island it's off the coast of Wales, isn't it? Oh, near enough.
Yeah, it's in
need
the
to-
Irish Sea. It's between Ireland and
Yeah.
England. And
I actually can do a pretty good Scottish accent, but I haven't done it in like 2 years, so I'd need to brush up on it. But actually, when I was doing the dinner theater, I was playing a Scottish lord, so I was Laird MacLaird.
see, whenever I need to brush up on my Scottish, I always say the line "Richmond has a gun," and then instantly after that, oh, it's on. I can do Scottish now.
It kind of reminds me. There's actually usually a phrase that can get you in that mindset. I remember in Babylon 5, the guy who played Londo Mollari actually had a hard time kind of capturing his voice because he kind of had this very strange. Yeah, he kind of had this very strange accent. But he discovered that whenever he said "Mr. Garibaldi," he instantly got into that mode because that was the big quote.
Well, I think that's what a lot of the voice actors say. I know.
Yeah, they have a
I
line.
know
they
Masako
use.
says he drops into Goku quite easily with one line.
Well, the guy who played the Brain, what he would always do is religiously do that one take of Orson Welles,
Yeah,
and then he instantly got into it.
Yeah, that's my new Scottish line. Duncan MacLeod. You've squandered your precious gift!
I hate you, Noah.
Angry is an easy emotion to do in Scottish.
Look, put in perspective. I've watched that movie, and I completely forgot about it. So much so that when you reviewed it, I didn't even know I saw that movie until The Guardian showed up on screen and was like, "Wait a second, I remember this." It was like flashbacks to a horrible, horrible thing that a repressed memory.
Duncan MacLeod!
Damn you, Spoonie.
Damn you, Spoonie. You son of a bitch.
Damn you to hell!
You immortal fuck!
Are there any Scottish people listening to the stream right now?
I think Scottish gamers in, actually. But,
Should hope not, Angus. Be quite upset with us.
To be honest, I was quite surprised because I was looking in a bookstore the other day and just found these explanations and dictionaries about the local language, and I've never heard of some of the words. The Old Yorkshire is fucking ridiculous.
My Tim Curry impression. This is going to sound weird. It's probably pretty good, but I would need time. That's the thing with any good accent. You gotta work on it. I actually did audition a while back for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I made callbacks for Dr. Frankenfurter, but I don't think I looked good enough in a thong.
Did you show up in one? Did you walk in there like?
No, I didn't. But they did have us they had us take our shirts off so they could see our body, and I just didn't. Dr. Frankenfurter is actually in pretty good shape usually, so and I'm just not.
Ah, Danish people and their umlaut. Fucking umlauts. Holy crap, not split.
Hey, I'm Lord Cat. Blah, 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 blah.
I see you shiver in anticipation. Dr. Frankenfurter would have had a rough role for me because I would have had to perm my hair and be all curly, and yeah, that would have been awkward.
Sutek, he hasn't even finished reading the book from what he said last night, and I've never had the chance to play either.
Sean Connery's a great way to learn Scottish. Alec, you need to be careful. Some things in here don't react too well to bullets.
That was actually a pretty good Sean Connery impression. I don't remember where someone said it, but most people think they can do Sean Connery, but they can't.
No, they just start lisping like a fucking drunken idiot.
Wait, like you mean there's a difference?
Did I actually ever say that line? How'd you do? I seen you just met my faithful handyman. I don't remember that. I may have.
I'm updating Spoonie's page on.
Oh yeah,
page of the wiki right here.
It is a much nicer accent than Glaswegian.
How'd you do? I see you've met my a faithful handyman. He's a little brought down because when you rang, he thought you were the Candyman.
You want to see blunt Scottish? Watch Trainspotting.
Trainspotting was, I think, one of the first. I used to watch a lot of BBC stuff, and I think Trainspotting is one of the first I ever had to turn on the subtitles. But honestly, it's not that thick anymore. I could actually understand them.
Yeah. And
what was funny was I actually watched Snatch. And I pretty much understood the pikey.
Yeah, the pikey. I just think even if you understood it, I think the interplay between the characters about what he was saying was funny as hell, though. It's like, truly, man, what? Stories of Ma.
Brad Pitt is one of those actors, I want to hate him, but then he does stuff like Snatch, and it's like, damn you!